Hi, my name is Yoel Silver, and I consider everybody that watches this YouTube channel to be my best friend in the whole wide world, bro. So, guess what that makes you? That's right. I'm so happy that we're finally acquainted. And now that we're both best friends, I need to tell you what happened to me here on YouTube like a couple days ago. I was just doing my regular scrolling through the application because I am addicted, and I got an ad for a brand new YouTube original that seems to star Lele Pons. And then I read the title and it says, I am hated by the internet. And the thumbnail is her crying. So this really piqued my curiosity because if memory serves me right, yeah, I do remember a couple years ago, people were going ham and potatoes making commentary videos about her and just saying that her videos are not good, but they still wind up being trending. Nobody understood why, so maybe that's what this is about. I mean, it is 30 minutes. Maybe they go into a deep dive about that. And spoiler alert, I actually already watched the whole thing, and let me tell you, my jaw was dropped the whole 30 minutes. I went through a cinematic masterpiece of an experience that I haven't felt since I watched that Titanic, dude. Like, it was next level gymnastics. This girl is so full of herself and surrounded by so many yes people. It is fascinating. You have to see this, actually. I'm excited because your life will not be the same by the end of this video. I guarantee it. So let's get right into it.
Yes, you know what? I am a very easy target because I don't defend myself. And you can say, I'm not this, she's ugly, she is not funny, she is a Latina, she is this, she is that. Because you know what? Lele Pons is not gonna, she's not gonna respond to you.
Okay, but like you responding right there, saying that you're not gonna respond, is already responding, like, oh. Not even a minute into the video and she already played herself, dude.
But I need to be strong because a lot of people are going through worse things than I am. They look up to me because they're like, you're so strong and you know, you get hate, but you move forward. And I'm here being like, I need to set an example to these people that are suffering and are getting bullied. And I want to show them that it's okay and I don't want to give up, even though I do.
I promise you, there is nobody being bullied in an elementary school right now that then goes home and discovers Lele Pons videos and thinks to himself, well, if she never gave up, maybe I need to stand up to my bullies. That definitely does not happen. Yeah, like a 12-year-old kid probably stumbles upon that video on YouTube and then thinks, yeah, I'm gonna show my bully tomorrow. I'm gonna stand up for myself. Can we just take a moment to look at the trailer poster that they made for this? Like, man, did they even try? Like, on one side, they're trying to show you in the secret life of Lele Pons that she is all glam glam, you know, beautiful woman. And then on the other side is the real Lele Pons in the black and white, because that's what real life is all about, ladies and gentlemen. They really tried with this one, huh? They went above and beyond with their creativity. Peaked.
I have tics I used to have when I was 11. I haven't had it this bad since like I was 11, so hopefully they leave me alone.
Is that a tic? I don't know. Seems kind of forced to me. You gotta try a little bit harder to convince me that that's a normal tic.
Lele was having such a hard time. She's been struggling with this for over a decade. Every single day of her life.
I remember when she was 10 and 11 and she was doing this, and they were both sounds as well as gestures with her mouth. And
I don't really care sometimes, like, if people talk about like Tourette's, because I know it's a problem or whatever. I'm just a little bit ashamed that I can't even control them, you know? Like, it's more, not that I have tics, it's the fact that I can't control them and they hurt me. They're like, literally, like, I'm in pain, you know?
Well, okay, I'll be a monkey's uncle. That's actually a real doctor. I Googled it, she exists. Okay, so if you really do have Tourette's, then you know what? I feel like I'm a mean person right now. I apologize. But where's this going? Actually, I already know where this is going, and I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't really think she has Tourette's. I think she's putting on an act. So I wouldn't release this video if I think that I'm in the wrong. So don't be upset at me right now, okay? Let's keep going with this video. Trust me.
I'd rather, this is for sure, I'd rather have Tourette's than be unhappy how I was before.
you have attention deficit disorder, you have hyperfocus, you have problems of learning disabilities, You had OCD, among other things. Obviously, the whole spectrum.
We know that some very, very creative and successful people who are really the exception more than anything else.
How convenient that the camera captured that, huh? I mean, a woman that has cameras all around her, and that's the only sign of Tourette's we ever get to see that she has. Convenient that the camera was rolling during that moment, but I don't know. I don't have Tourette's. So if you have Tourette's, can you let me know if that's actually a real tic or if she's just putting an act to get an Emmy? So do you feel bad for Lele Pons yet? Is it working? Is the person that's filming this succeeding at making you feel bad? To making you think that the whole world is against Lele Pons and the odds are all against her. Everything is pushing her to not succeed, but even though that's happening to her, she still succeeds anyway because she just doesn't give up, man. And also, this is episode 4 of this YouTube original, so I went back and just to see what they titled the other episodes of this show, and oh boy, are they trying to paint the most oppressed person of all time that is overcoming every odd that was ever thrown at her, okay? Like, there's an episode on here about her Tourette's. There's an episode on here specifically about her OCD. There's even an episode on here about her having a gay dad, dude. Like, do you feel bad for her yet? Do you? Is it working? Okay, like, is it working? I hope it's working. You better feel bad for her. And like, what's really funny about this is that like, obviously Lele Pons is targeted towards 10-year-old girls, but this was advertised to me. I'm a 27-year-old male, dude. Like, this is not relatable in the slightest.
I multitask a lot. People think, oh, she's very hardworking. Well, sometimes it is not also hardworking. It's because I'm so obsessed.
I've always believed that Lele, as the artist, was a superstar. Just hearing her voice and working with her, you know, most, you know, great actresses and even great comedians can sing, and she just like could sing on a different level.
Oh no. No, she's one of those YouTubers that thinks that just because they got followers, they can do whatever they want, like actually become a real pop star and think that they can sing and sell out arenas because they get a lot of views on YouTube. Oh boy, when will this stop, man? Stick to your lane. You made sketches for children. You're not Adele. Stop.
I wanted to do something with Lele that she hadn't done before. She'd done the sketch comedy. She had really leaned into being that Latina creator who was daring and won the internet with her comedy. What she hadn't done was won over her audience through music. Lele's transition into music is different simply because she has talent.
Me encanta. Una más. Vamos muy bien.
Bro, he didn't just say that. It's different for Lele Pons because for Lele Pons, she actually has talent. So much talent that this dude right here couldn't wait for her to stop singing. Comedy and becoming the next Adele is not the same thing. You can't be both, man. Like, shouldn't you be making quirky songs for 10-year-olds instead of trying to make real heartbreak songs for 10-year-olds? It doesn't make sense, Lele.
Esto me recuerda mucho a mi ex y a mí.
I know, me too.
No, pero literal, esto es mi ex y yo. Yo acabo de bloquear a mi ex hace una...
Alright, bro. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but I'm not gonna let this crime just pass us without me saying something, bro. You gotta give up on the dream, dude. Like, let it go. I don't know who you're fooling. You gotta let it go, bro.
Directed Bloqueo, and I knew when it came to a music video, it had to be so different and unique. How do we have Lele go to 8 different places? But instead of traveling different places with cuts, we'll do it all in one take and create different sets.
Dude, you're like a genius. Who could have ever possibly thought about doing that, bro? You're so smart, bro. That's why they pay you the big bucks, bro. Kudos to you.
You're the star, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your action and your attitude is in the show. Working with Lele now, we just kind of understand each other.
I think it's extremely important for artists on Lele's platform that we give back in some form.
Hi everyone, this is Lele Pons, and this week I'm going to be taking a break from my usual YouTube videos to talk about a very serious crisis. Richard Branson is helping put together a beautiful benefit concert to bring global attention to the unacceptable and preventable crisis that will raise funds for essential humanitarian aid in Venezuela.
I just got one question to ask you at home right now. Do you still remember that she has Tourette's? Because personally, I forgot that she has Tourette's. Where's this story going? Because the whole plot of the story, they started this with her having Tourette's. And they haven't mentioned it in quite some time now. Like, when is it going to be brought up again? Like, I thought this was about her having Tourette's. And it's important that I bring this up because they just brought up a huge, serious topic. Like, the Venezuela dilemma is no walk in the park. And I'm pretty sure this is a video made for 10-year-old girls. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a 10-year-old girl. Maybe 10-year-old girls are down with learning about Chavez's socialist regime that's oppressing Venezuela. You tell me if you have a 10-year-old in your life. But I don't think 10-year-olds are really that involved, you know, like personally.
Okay, I'll leave it here.
No. This is like the Rolling Stones. A big interview.
I'm not an idiot.
Obviously, you learned that coming till you're 5. So, what does this mean to you, and how much have you been keeping up with what's going down there?
I mean, I keep up with everything that's going down there because my mom is like, I still have family there, so my mom talks to my family all the time about what's going on. So I've known this since like for a long time, and I'm just happy because I'm not really a political person, but since this is a humanitarian problem, I can actually help, and it's a moment to help, and I'm really happy because it's like not only me, it's just I can see how everybody's coming together for this moment, and I'm just happy I can be a little bit closer to Venezuela.
Nothing was gonna stop me.
Oh my God, no. She's being interviewed by the Rolling Stones, and she's answering this interview as if she's a 12-year-old white girl that just found out there's problems in other countries, and she feels bad about that. And shame on you two for just sitting there and letting her embarrass herself like that. She's in her 20s, my dudes.
I commend her tremendously to get involved in something that can be, even though her position was not political, stems from political misconduct. Not a lot of people are willing to put themselves on the line for a cause.
That's a lie. That's just a straight up lie. Like, she just lied with her whole chest. I don't know. You gotta open your eyes, lady. I feel like celebrities are donating and doing the most all the time. Lele is not special.
Lele became immediately excited about it. And she didn't even have to think about it. She said, of course I will do. I will do anything that it takes.
You have like 2 minutes, 2.5 or 3 minutes.
In total?
Yeah.
No, I want to be risky. I want to like go out and help. I was so determined to help. I was like, I don't care if like something happens. I just wanted to be there and help.
Well, thank you for dropping.
It was just a big weight on me, and I was afraid that I wouldn't say the right thing, and I got very emotional. It's like it's hidden in me, but I don't like to talk about it that much, but it really does touch me. And like in that moment, there was like no way of putting it. It just came out.
And this whole time when she's on a mission to go help Venezuela, remember, she still has Tourette's. They haven't brought that up in quite some time, but I don't think it just went away, right? Tourette's, comedian, superstar, and now humanitarian aid worker. Dude, there's not enough hours in a day for Lele, dude. This video is getting overwhelming.
Remember to say that, because that's unique. Say, there's a little change in music, but we're here for change.
We're here to entertain the world in a sad world that...
In Venezuela, I was very afraid that someone was gonna trigger me. Whenever someone tells me like, you're not this, you're not that, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're mean, you're this, oof, my tics just go crazy. I get nervous, I shake, it's bad. You have to think, why did I leave so early in Venezuela? Why did I come to America as a child? And maybe it was leading me up to actually bring awareness to what was once my home, my birthplace.
Lele, there's nothing shameful about your parents deciding to move to the United States so you could have a better life. I don't know why you just made it seem like on that stage you were explaining to people that you made the conscious decision of leaving at 5 years old. Like, you just packed your bags and you were like, I'm out Venezuela, I'm going to the USA. Like, no. Oof. That was harsh. You were kissing some ass. You were definitely kissing some ass there.
The bigger you are, the more negative comments you get. It's proportionate to your growth. Social media is for trolls.
You just get harassed by people on social media and you think that the rest of the people don't like you, and they actually do like you.
There you have it, right there in big bold text for anybody to see. I feel the same exact way because that's what you come off as. It's not my fault. It's you. You come off like that.
I am happy about this documentary. Very happy because Lele can express herself and she wants to help people.
Again, the same person with the same CIA glasses, like, trying to do you a favor, I'm trying to tell you, those ain't working. They make me uncomfortable.
One thing that is concerning at times is that people like Lele become depressed. I have really serious concerns about the fact that this ended up being too much for her.
Well, doctor, you're right. I hope Lele, the person that got big off of comedy sketches, which then makes her a successful comedian, I hope she can take the mean Twitter jokes that people are telling her, you know, because she is a comedian, you know, like, it's not like she didn't get millions of followers off of sketch comedy. I hope she can take some jokes.
Like, you know, like, it's already bad enough having bad comments, but having OCD to actually make you check and actually, like...
Everybody checks. We check.
I'm not talented, I'm not funny, I'm not pretty, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm whatever. Everything I do, I use being Latina as a popularity, something
What is even going on anymore, bro? This started with her having Tourette's, and then we found out that she's a workaholic with so many talents, even though she does have Tourette's and all of these problems. And even though she does all these great things for the world, people still make fun of her all the time, like she doesn't understand. And what really gets to her is when people say things like you're using a Latina as a joke, when it's not a joke, but it is a joke because that's how you got big. At this point, Lele, I don't understand what's going on. But I was captivated every second of this journey.
Why is it so bad for me to love being who I am and love being Latina and where you come from, and like people are like now making that a joke and they just don't understand what's happening here is that people are hating me cool. It's hard.
No, it's not them making it cool to make fun of you. You're making it cool to make fun of you. It's not them. I'm gonna give you a minute to process what you just saw because we need to talk about this. I got so much that I need to get off of my chest. Wow, bro, I am done, dude. I'm so done. YouTube, you endorsed this. You probably paid millions of dollars for this. Personally, I feel a little bit violated watching this jargon. It was advertised to me, so that's why it was relevant to me. So I don't feel like I was out of my place to review this. So let me get this straight. What I just watched was you trying to guilt trip me by telling me that this person that everybody makes fun of on the internet actually has Tourette's. And how could you make fun of such a person that works so hard and is trying to liberate Venezuela? What, bro? Y'all stretched this to the edge of the earth. Talk about exaggerating your position. You guys are making it seem like Lele Pons is some sort of oppressed person. But what's really going on is, let me tell you what's actually going on, is YouTube is getting robbed right now. The shot company, whoever produced this, I'm pretty sure Lele Pons is signed to them, and they keep going to YouTube because YouTube keeps giving them millions of dollars to produce nonsense like this. So if they stop having a contract with them, the shot company is not going to have a piggy bank to collect from YouTube every chance they can get. So the story that they're selling YouTube is Lele Pons is this person that is fighting adversity and is a Latina, and even though everything is against her, she's still succeeding even in areas when she's not that good, but she's getting better. You know, she killed it in comedy and now she's gonna try to kill it in being Adele. It's not true though. You guys are selling a bullshit story. This is nonsense. Why are you advertising this to me? I'm too old to fall for this. This is for 10-year-old girls. So whatever YouTube executive that approved of this, you other YouTube executives, if this ever reaches you, y'all should like sit down at a round table and start like maybe firing some people. What are you doing to your website? You're being robbed, okay? Straight up robbed. What I would really like to actually watch is maybe if you guys made a show where Lele Pons doesn't play an act of being a victim and she just plays an act of being a comedian that is trying out to become a singer. It's not working so well for her, but she's still trying. Why'd you guys have to kiss her ass from beginning to end? I didn't enjoy any second of this. This is not meant for men, but it was advertised to me, okay? So you got to hear what I had to say. Y'all really stretched this so much. Y'all made it seem like Lele Pons is gonna be the Moses the person that's gonna liberate Venezuela, just so that we could feel bad for her. Like, y'all used an actual oppressed people that are dying and starving and advertise this to 10-year-old girls. Like, what are y'all doing, dude? You're trying too hard, and it's showing. That's all I gotta say. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this video. Leave a like on this video. So if this gets like, I don't know, like 1,000 likes, I'll do the other free episode that's on there. It's just as dumb. Share this video with a couple friends. And please, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that the YouTube algorithm thinks that I'm popping and then the whole world gets to see this. Thank you.